There's a picture on the wall that kinda says it all. It was taken in the sticks where we kick it all year, y'all. There's some hicking and a hopping and a little bit of rocking now. And it all goes down out past the rural route. It's Friday night, let's take a ride where the moon shines down on the countryside, where the two-lane runs by the old grist mill and the creek bed bends, and that's where we will roll them down, crank it up, dance around, fall in love. And I know where it all begins, out where the dirt road ends, yeah, where the dirt road ends, yeah. Hold on, girl, we ain't got too far. A little bit later, I break out the guitar. Hound dog tapping out a rhythm on a tailgate. Slide a little closer, baby, I can't wait. It's Friday night, let's take a ride where the moon shines down on the countryside, where the two-lane runs by the old grist mill and the creek bed bends, and that's where we will roll them down, crank it up, dance around, fall in love. And I know where it all begins, out where the dirt road ends, yeah, where the dirt road ends, yeah. I'll take me there. It's Friday night, let's take a ride where the moon shines down on the countryside, where the two-lane runs by the old grist mill and the creek bed bends. That's where we will raise some hell, slang some mud, drink a toast to what we love, wind it out and take it slow, fool around where roads don't go, hanging out with all our friends, living life out where the dirt road ends, yeah, where the dirt road ends, yeah, the dirt road ends, yeah, the dirt road ends, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Monday, I was dragging like a rusty old wagon, tires all flying, got it down back, this late night red eye overtime habit. Tuesday, Wednesday, no better. Thursday, felt like forever, this struggle bus gotta lead to something. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance, staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. Put my lips on a long neck, drink a little of my paycheck, jackpot jukebox when I hear that throwback. George Jones takes me way back like a Kodak. And I'm smiling 'cause you're right on time. And finally, hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst Blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. The work weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst to do and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weekend really gets me in the mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you.
That is the new Music Friday anthem song for the Tim Kelly Show. Her name is Shayna G. I got to meet her in St. Louis, Missouri when I hosted Freedom Jam USA back in 2023. That is called Hello Friday. We're glad the weekend's here, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? And new Music Friday on the Tim Kelly Show. Jay Jones getting us kicked off tonight with Where the Dirt Road Ends. I have paved the way for the next 3 hours of the best in new country music. We're going to have a great time tonight, and I've got a couple of great radio interviews. Phil McGarrah is going to join me in hour number 1, and Kenny Sweet in hour number 2. I met Kenny Sweet about 10 years ago in Neosho, Missouri, over by Joplin at an outdoor festival they were doing, and I got to see him play live, and we're going to talk and catch up tonight and have a good time playing his music as well. I want to thank everyone for joining tonight, and you can tune in on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. You can also find me on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. I'm live over here right now, already chatting with some fine folks that are tuned in, and you can catch me on Facebook Live as well on that Facebook account. And a big shout out and thank you to all of the other stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, hotandfunkyradio.com, Boone Country in Canada. We are also on Texas Brew Country, or Texas Brew Radio actually.com, NBRNonline.com out of Nashville, Tennessee, and all the major streaming formats like iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts. Wherever you stream music, just Google search The Tim Kelly Show, and you also will be listening to New Country's Best. New music from Blake Smelts. Blake Smelts Music is where you can find him on social media. You Ain't Whiskey on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I got in my way, now I'm stuck in my head, asking why I did it that way, remembering what you said. Now I'm stuck in this city with so much left to learn. Sunsets off the skyline ain't the beauty that I earned. And now it's empty, and the bottle's on the dresser, but it ain't whiskey that I'm looking for. It's the one that used to be beside me everywhere I'd go. Yeah, you ain't whiskey, but you damn sure hit me. grab another bottle and pour up another round. I throw it back and call a cab. I'm headed off into town. The city nights don't get much sleep, and neither do I. And even with all the crowds, I just can't seem to find. And now it's empty, and the bottle's on the dresser, but it ain't whiskey that I'm looking for. It's the one that used to be beside me everywhere I'd go. Yeah, you ain't whiskey, but you damn sure hit me. And the bottle's on the floor, but it ain't whiskey that I'm looking for. It's the one that used to be beside me everywhere I'd go. Yeah, you ain't whiskey, but you damn sure hit me. You damn sure hit me. Yeah, you ain't whiskey, but you damn sure hit me.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
You're getting into. I've been alone for all these years. I know you've been hurting. This world can be hard on a boy like you. I know what you've been through. That ain't no reason to keep you feeling blue. Someone to satisfy me. So much love, what am I gonna do? I'll take it all out on you. It doesn't matter, what's the matter? You do what you gotta do. Well, it comes down to you need me, and honey, I need you. Oh well, let me tell you, darling, my love is true. Someone to satisfy me. So much love, what am I gonna do? I'll take it all out on you. Someone to satisfy me. So much love, what am I gonna do? I'll take it all out on you. Oh, all this burning inside me, searching for someone to satisfy me. So much love, what am I gonna do? I'll take it all out on you. Yeah, I'll take it all out on you. Yeah, I'll take it all out on you.
She's making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday. Her name is Carrie Fearon. It is Kerryfearon. Carrie Fearon Music is where you can find her on social media, and that is called Take It All Out on You. This next song is a great duet for my good friend Rick Stone and his sister Teresa. Today, tomorrow, forever on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
I woke up today with your hand in mine, the sunlight creeping through the blinds. The world outside can spin or stall, but here in your arms I've got it all.
Your heartbeat steady, a song I know, like a river that's learned where it should flow. Every step, every mile, we've walked this way, and I choose you again every single day.
Today, tomorrow, forevermore, we'll write our love on time's old door. Through the highs, the lows, the in-between, you're mine now, my always, my evergreen.
On our faces tell what we've seen, the hard-earned truths, the in-between. But your laugh still cuts through the noise of life, and I'm proud to wear the name of your wife. Oh, the years ahead, I don't need to guess. With you by my side, I'll call them blessed. Every sunrise paints a brand new start, but your name's already etched in my heart. Today, tomorrow, forevermore, we'll write our love on time's old door. Through the highs, the lows, the in-between, you're mine now, my always, my evergreen. You're now my always, my evergreen.
This is Beverly Brown Sims, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
Well, it's been a long week, got some money to burn. Yeah, quitting time, this much I've earned. Calling up friends, get 'em on down, 'cause it's 2-for-1 shots of Jack and Crown. Take me down to that honky-tonk color, where the beer is cold but the girls are hotter. Cowboys are strong but the drinks are stronger. Redneck, white knuckle, blue collar, the cover band is loud, you can bet your bottom dollar. So let me hear your honky-tonk holler. move around as loud you could bet your bottom dollar. So let me hear your honky tonk holler. So let me hear your honky tonk holler. So let me hear your honky tonk holler.
Listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and the next three songs you're going to hear, you get to hear the stories behind them as well. My good friend Phil McGarrett is with us tonight on the radio. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, Tim. And in the great words of the late great of Hank Snow, hello there, friends and neighbors.
There, exactly. Well, I'll tell you what, we may get a lot of snow this winter. They're predicting too. Hank or not, we're going to get some.
Well, if it snows me in, I can tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to. If you're not live on the air, I'm going to play the rerun of the Tim Kelly Show.
Well, there you go. Hey, I appreciate that. And you've been a great supporter of this station, and we've interviewed in the past, and it's great to have you back on and catch up with you tonight as well. And thanks for coming in, too. I see you on my TikTok lives, and we're on there live tonight, so come in and say hello to everybody, and we'll have a good time. But we're going to play three of your songs tonight. You got a brand new one, simply called Country Music. We'll talk about that story here in just a little bit and how that song came about. But you're not too far from me down there in Arkansas, so you've been to Branson a time or two.
Oh, yes, sir. I've had the pleasure of working with Mickey Gilly, and Johnny Lee, and done several TV shows up there, and made guest spots on. I've never actually per se worked a Branson show. I know a lot of my bands sometimes have in the past, and some of them still do. And we, the good thing about musicians is, when you're close to a watering hole like that, you can always draw from the pool. If you need extra player or whatever.
Yep. There you go. And you have a band called the Phil McGarrett and the Running on Empty. Man, I've ran on empty, and I try to keep a full tank now, especially if I go way deep into Arkansas.
Some people ask me if I ever do a Jackson Brown song. I said no, he didn't. He has a G on his song. I don't have one on mine.
Yep.
Mine just running.
Uh-huh. Awesome. You started playing guitar when you were just 5 years old. You watched your brother, your cousins, your uncles, and you used to play in churches and all that kind of good stuff. So were you like self-taught by watching them, or what?
Well, I always had the attitude if you could do it, I can.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can watch and learn and observe. A lot of the guitar licks and mandolin licks or whatever I use, whatever instrument I'm playing, if I don't come up with it on my own, when I watch other musicians, we all steal off each other.
Uh-huh.
And to put it blatantly, we love to pick up new little riffs and stuff, to piece together in the music that we create ourselves, So.
Right. That's another thing that is happening and talking about, kind of feeding off of each other. There's a lot of genres now that are getting incorporated into country music, like that Texas Red Dirt country is kind of its own animal, but there's this Americana genre that sounds a lot like country. And then, Branson, you've been here, the bluegrass is popular here, and then the country, the gospel music too, being right here in the Bible Belt, they love it as well.
Exactly, yeah. As far as the Red Dirt thing, back in the late 70s, I worked in oil fields in western Oklahoma.
Uh-huh.
And I had a gig out there with a hotel that I stayed at. I'd play 2 or 3 nights there in their lounge, just me and a guitar, to pay my hotel rent for the week. While I was made a trade out, but I made up songs about working on drill rigs and what it was like in the winter out there, what it was like in the summer. It's terrible hot out there in the summer and blistering cold in the winter. So,
right. Yeah, I lived in southeast Oklahoma for 20 years, down around Ada, Oklahoma, where Blake Shelton's from, before I came back to Branson and Missouri, where I grew up and was born and raised around Joplin, Missouri. And so not too far from Branson. But you're just a great all-American country boy. You like to do those country things like hunting and fishing, and you love baseball. It doesn't get any more American than that.
Yeah, the number one American sport, in my opinion, is chasing girls.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
I mean that should be a super. If they ever had a Super Bowl, I would try out for that.
You'd try out for that, all right. I'd like to see.
But I hope the Kansas City Chiefs are back in the Super Bowl this year.
I'd like to see you perform the halftime show too, Mum Fearon.
Yeah, there's a lot of controversy on what's going on as far as the plan is, but I you know. I don't understand it. I'm a dinosaur about a lot of things, and that's one of them.
Yep.
But,
we were talking about some of the musical influences. One of them we mentioned before we got on the air, and we were talking about was the great George Strait, who has had 60 #1 hits. And you probably have a lot of other influences. You mentioned Hank Snow in the opening too, that made you want to do something in country music. Tell us about some of those guys that really influenced you. Did you listen to them on the radio or what?
Yes. When I was a kid, my older brothers had of course, you know, like I say, we played in all these little hillbilly churches and stuff around everywhere. You know, where we'd go to church, everybody had. And then sometimes, maybe once a month through the spring and summer, they would have singings, you know, gospel singings and stuff, and everybody. It'd wear you out playing music, you know, but they all had dinner on the ground and everything. It was the best of times, you know. Nobody had anything. Nobody ever worried about it. But as far as like the Grand Ole Opry and stuff, at a very small age, or young age, I guess you might say, I would sneak out and get in my brother's car and turn the key on. And I really didn't know what that accessory, you know, when you turn the key backwards, I didn't know what that was. I knew how to turn it on to the on spot there, and I'd turn the radio on, and I'd run their battery down.
I've done that too.
Yeah, listening to the Grand Ole Opry, and then the Ernest Tubb Midnight Jamboree would come on after the Opry went off, you know. So.
Yep.
And but it you know, when you're listening to an AM station that's kind of wavy, and you want to keep the volume down to where it didn't wake anybody up, you know.
Yep.
But,
these newer vehicles, if you park or turn that thing, you know, the key off, the radio will still play, and it'll last for a few minutes, and it'll shut off. And sometimes I have to turn it back. And you know, if I'm waiting for my wife to come out of a store like Walmart or something like that, and I'm sitting in the parking lot, I have to turn it back, turn the key back, and then turn it back, and it'll play the radio for another 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, technology is something else anymore. Yep. But no, we in our shows, a lot of times some of these girls will come up and request some George Strait music, which I've had the pleasure of doing a few shows with George. He's a little bitty guy, but he's a monster for his vocals and stuff. I mean, he's a great, probably one of the greatest entertainers that there were. But anyway, those girls, some of the reactions when they ask me, do you know this song by George Strait? And I'll tell them, yeah, I'll do you some George Strait music, but he's never going to make it in the music business. And watching their expressions and reactions, you know, is that's priceless.
Yep, absolutely. Not too long ago, he did a show, and I think there was 110,000 people. Set a record for people that were in attendance at a live performance. That's pretty awesome.
Yes. Yeah, especially been in your 70s like that. I mean, that's, a lot of these young artists are, you know, strive for stuff like that, but they usually, when they have a big packed stadium like that, they usually have 15 people on the billing, you know, and then rather than just having George Strait, you know.
Yeah, and you were telling me that you do a lot of fill-in performances. You know, you'll play just about anything and do something when somebody can't make it, you know, take their place. And that's what happened with George Strait. There was a performer that couldn't make it to the Houston Livestock and Rodeo back in 1983, and George Strait took his place. And as they say, the rest is history. And the artist that couldn't make it was Eddie Rabbitt. He took his place, and that's how he really got discovered, and it took off for him.
Yeah, Eddie had some good solid hits to go on. And,
he did.
But the thing about George, you know, Rosie hooked up. I think it was 81 or 82 that, and Berryville, Arkansas.
Yep.
Everybody down here pronounces Berryville. It's not Berryville. But anyway, it's he performed at the Carroll County Fair over there one year, and I'm sure that the only thing that probably changed about the numerical payout now is probably some commas.
Yeah. Yeah,
and,
that's it.
When you get to where you're getting commas and mixed in with the numbers, your lifestyle gets drastically improved.
Oh, exactly. I'm almost a millionaire. I've got all the zeros. I just need the one now.
Yeah, that's the toughest one.
That is.
Taking that other step up the ladder.
Yep. I love what it says in your bio, too. It says, our commitment to you is to give you our best show every show, and we run the tightest ship in the business. We strive to give you top-notch entertainment from Bakersfield to Boston. We can be running on empty, but we'll be there.
Yes, sir, we will. I mean, I take a lot of pride in when they book me, we show up. We're pros. I mean, that's what we do for a living.
Yep.
And the main thing about it, I don't, someone's status. It's great if you've done well, and we're happy for you. But somebody that works at a fast food thing or flipping burgers or whatever, we're all on an equal playing field as far as I'm concerned. I mean,
right.
Everybody there, I want them to feel like they're a VIP when they come to our show.
Oh, that's awesome. And I've talked about this before, too. It's those hard-working American people that do that, as Alabama says, work 40 hours a week for a living just to send it on down the line. They're the ones that are buying your show tickets and coming and supporting you so you can do what you love to do for a living, too.
I'm the world's worst sometimes, Tim, on our merch and stuff when we get down to the show and we have caps and CDs and stuff, songs that I wrote.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any cover tunes that we have recorded. Everything that I record is all original stuff. I write it myself. But anyway, you can almost read people when they come through, and if I don't, if I get feel like a hunch or something, a little nudge within myself, I just give it to them. I mean, I just here, you take it and enjoy it. I just, I mean, they were good enough to come to the show, so why not give them a little treat, to my way of saying thank you.
Absolutely, that is awesome. You speaking of songwriting, it says you wrote your first song when you were 8 years old. It was called "Nighttime in Old Kentucky." What's an old boy from Arkansas know about Kentucky?
Well, I was supposed to. Well, Daniel Boone and David Crockett. I mean, all that. That was some of my book reports in school, and I never read a book, but I'd watch it on TV or something, and then I'd go to class and tell them about how you could throw a hatchet and bust a tree open and all this kind of stuff,
Wow.
And back when Daniel Boone show would come on, it'd show all that stuff. And Miss McDaniels was my third grade teacher, and she was a poetic person, and she loved little quotes, like from Einstein, Abe Lincoln and stuff. But anyway, as a semester test, we were supposed to write a poem. So I started writing a poem, and then I guess Mac Wiseman and Bill Monroe and the Lubin brothers and them kind of infiltrated me, and so I turned around and started writing turned it into a song, a bluegrass song. So
that's awesome. Fess Parker made that role famous, didn't he? Playing Davy Crockett, Daniel Boone, all of that, and that is really cool too. If you ever have a song that ends up on a TV show or in a movie, and that has happened many times in country music for Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, and a bunch of them. Huh?
Exactly. Yeah, the Gambler was about as big as I think as you can get.
Oh yeah, whole series made of that, and I love that so much. That classic country. I started this station that plays 24/7 on my website called Classic Country Radio, and it's got my voice on there doing a few liners, but it's nonstop, commercial free, the best in 90s country and even beyond, and some of that older stuff like Ray Price. I know he was here in Branson, had a theater here a long time ago. You got Buck Owens, Roy Clark, and all of those guys on that station. So if you love that classic country, be sure to tune into that, and that's the reason you're doing music today, is because of those classic influences. And if we're talking about your music 20, 30 years from now, not a bad deal, huh?
Well, I hope it has that type of longevity, but those guys were, and the ladies even. I mean, Bonnie Owens, Leona Williams. You know, Leona still performs.
Oh, we love her. I've interviewed her and her son Ron in a sit down interview in a theater here in Branson, and we've been friends ever since.
Yeah, they're good as they come. You know, of course, Jeannie Kendall, Jeannie and I worked a lot of
her
shows
too.
together, and Mary Lou Turner, she's up there. You know, her and Bill Anderson had some duets, and but I mean, these are genuine, good-hearted people. I mean, good people. They will go that extra mile for you.
Yep.
So, and, pretty Miss Norma Jean, she used to have a show up there. And, of course, she was on the Red Foley show back in the old Art Jubilee back a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then when the Porter Wagner show came on the TV, of course I told Norma at a later date. She recorded one of my songs with me that I wrote, and I told her, I said, you were the first girlfriend I ever had. You know, she really got a kick out of that.
That's awesome.
Whenever that show come on, I would not. I mean, they couldn't pry me out in front of that TV till it was over, and you know, when I would wait there to watch pretty much Norma Jean sing. You know, so
I love it. Porter Wagner from West Plains, Missouri. I have been there too.
Yeah.
Not too far from where I'm sitting right now either. And let me ask you, at what point vocally did you realize that you had that voice? Was it some of your cousins and relatives that told you, "Hey, man, you're a great singer. You need to do something with that voice"?
I don't know. I blame me. My ability to sing on cornbread and beans. I mean, that's my favorite meal, and you know, whenever we're traveling, that's what I usually stop and eat. You know, when I order something. But I don't know. We just we had a lot. My entire family for generations have. You know, you hear about the migrant workers and stuff, and everybody singing in the cotton patches. Bean fields or wherever, you know. Back when I was a kid, that used to happen. So somebody'd start a song, and everybody all the way across the field would be singing that song, you know, just in a little while, you know. So, but kind of took your mind off the hard work and the hard times and the weight of the world. You know, music is the best cure for anything, I think.
Boy, that generation that you grew up in, that I grew up in, that was when it was real, wasn't it? When things were simpler. And I just talked to an artist just recently. He's got a song just simply entitled Cornbread. And I've heard that statement when I lived in Southeast Oklahoma, that your country is cornbread, you know, and stuff like that, they say.
Well, I take it as a compliment.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it really doesn't get any better. You know, I mean, the basic staples in life is what holds you together throughout your walk in this valley. You know, so of course we all strive to get to the upper room, so to speak. You know,
yes.
The good Lord, you know, the good Lord has he's had a plan for us ever since we were born. You know, or even before. You know, but as far as I know this first song that you're going to play there is called "I Play Country Music."
Okay.
It's kind of you know, sometimes you tell stories about yourself, and I thought, well, this is going to be kind of about me and about my band, because you know we play our shows when we roll into town, you know, and I just took, you know, just simple lines, and sometimes, you know, most songs when you get started they write themselves.
Yeah.
But I had some of my grandkids singing in the background on this thing.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. That's why I love doing these interviews, to hear those stories. That is awesome.
Yeah, and but the thing about it is Janae Fleener, you know, she's one of she's been nominated like 7 times for the CMA Musician Award, and she's won it 5 years consecutively for being the Fiddle Player of the Year. But she and I both discovered America in Springdale, Arkansas.
Wow.
And Janae done some shows with me back when she was just a little kid. But anyway, we I think on this particular song, Red Bogart, that used to work for Merle Haggard. Of course, Red worked for me from time to time, when I need him out on a bigger show, and great guitar player. But anyway, the song is about, kind of about me and my band, and I'm sure that there's probably some old boy out there that's been divorced and whatever, and it's just a true to life song. I stick to the basics of things on most events, but we like I say, when you're a songwriter, you try to always put your best foot forward and make it to where people can relate to it.
Absolutely.
And after they hear it once or twice, most of the time they're singing it then, so.
Yep. You sound like one of those families. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ernest Tubb said one time that said the best compliment he was ever paid. He heard someone and it wasn't, they wasn't talking to him. And he said, he liked Ernest Tubb music, but I'm singing him songs better than he can.
Yeah.
He said I knew he was listening to my song. So
there you go. You sound like one of those families where the roots run deep in country music. When you've got your grandkids singing back up or performing some of your songs too with you, it's like here in Branson. They've got the Hughes brothers, their families, and their grandkids are all in the show. I think they've got 30-some people, all family members in the show. The Dutton Family Theater's the same way. They were so talented. They made it to America's Got Talent way back when Jerry Springer hosted that particular season. I remember watching it.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, pretty good stuff. And and good family entertainment is what is missing today in some of the shows, and that's what we have here in Branson. And apparently, you bring it to the folks too.
Well, on this particular song, this song title, I have 2 albums out with the same name there. I Play Country Music, and 2 separate albums, but there's going to be a box set as soon as I get geared back up here to do. I got volume 1, volume 2, and I'll have hopefully this later on this year have volume 3 and 4. It'll be a box set of I think it. I'm proud of the players that back me up on these. Some of the best people in the world. From Jimmy Capps is on there. Of course, he's since gone. Buddy Spiker's on there. If you hear Amarillo by morning, Buddy's been a long time friend of mine, but Buddy's done all the fiddle work on that stuff.
Yep.
Some great, very great individuals. Just everyday common people, but they've got a legacy behind them. That's unreal.
Oh, they do. Jimmy Capps from Larry's Country Diner, man. He used to play all of those shows, and they filmed a bunch of those here in Branson too. That's an awesome show. I still watch some of those. Yeah. Love that. Well, we're going to play your song, I Love Country Music, or I Play Country Music, and then we're going to come back and talk about a couple more called Frisco and then Bars and a Bible. We've got Phil McGarrow with us tonight on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best on this New Music Friday.
Do best playing country music. We play country music. Playing country music in every little town that I go. Hey, we hit the stage when we roll into town. Play our show when the sun goes down. Playing country music. I play country music. We play country music in every little town that I go. nearly starved to death out here a doing what I do best, playing country music. We play country music. Playing country music in every little town that I go. I play hardcore country music in every little town that I go.
His name is Phil Magara. That is called I Play Country Music, and you definitely do. And in fact, we were talking off the air. You're getting ready to go to up to the Dakotas and all of that. So you play all over the country, apparently.
Yes, within the border of the continental United States, we are available, and we will go.
That is awesome. So we'll talk about where we can find you on social media, and where folks can maybe catch you in a live show here in just a little bit. But let me ask you about this next song. It's called Frisco. What's this one about?
Well, have you ever been to Texas?
I have, yes. My wife's from Dallas.
Yeah, well, bless her heart, I had 10 folks down there too, but
yeah.
The city of Dallas used to be called Cedar Springs back before a long time ago.
Wow.
But anyway, one of my ancestors' brothers settled a place there called Buckner, Texas, and he had a post office there. And but anyway, and of course I had a couple of Texas Rangers in my background down there, and my ancestors anyway. But no, we were doing some shows, and we were coming out of Victoria, Texas, and had to go to Beaumont and Port Arthur and do a couple of shows. And so they said, we need you at Frisco, Texas to do a grand opening event. And I said, well, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I've been driving, and my guitar player, he's Jackie Harris. He used to work for Vern Gogg and several different ones. But anyway, he said, I'll drive a while. And of course, he's one of those dry sense of humor guys, you know. And if he can use a little sarcasm to kind of get under your hide or something, he's all about it. So, but anyway, we got to running parallel with a train heading to Frisco, Texas. We were going up through there, you know, and making our way from Beaumont, you know, cutting across. Texas is a beautiful state, all. You know, whether you're east, west, south, or north, you know, it don't matter. But anyway, a train was running 45 miles an hour, and every crossing it'd blow its whistle. And here I was going to take me a good hour siesta, or maybe a little longer, you know, while he was driving. But he slowed down and matched the speed of that train so I could get there to whistle. But anyway, I happened to look out the window, and it said Frisco on the side of the train, you know, on one of the boxcars. So, and I remember Jimmy Rogers and all of them, you know, they all had songs about trains and everything, you know, and Johnny Cash, which was one of my musical heroes. And anyway, I thought, well, I just reached up there and found something to ride on, and I thought, well, if you hop a train down here, where would you wind up? So you're going to hear a lot of locations.
Yeah.
In this song about different localities in the great state of Texas, and it's you know, where Howlin' Wolf, Muddy Waters, Hank Williams, they all wrote about love and lost love. So this may have just a little flavor of that in there too. But
that is awesome.
But
you remind me with that song, and talking about trains, we had Boxcar Willie here for a time too in Branson.
He was a great guy.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. And this last song we're going to play that's going to kick off the top of the next hour, called Bars in a Bible. I've played this several times. I love it. Really showcases your deep baritone voice. I love this song. Tell us about it as well. Bars in a Bible.
Well, it's you know, everybody needs guidance and everybody needs help, and whether you're in a honky tonk or whether you're incarcerated, that, you know, as far as the bars go, but the Bible, you know, if you spend a little time reading it and be reverent, you know, to the good Lord, I mean, he'll pull you out of the mud.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, and I hope that song does somebody some good. You know, you know, like I say, anybody's past is or anything. It's meant to be an uplifting song. So.
I love it. Well, I want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. The holiday season is right around the corner, and Christmas as well. And we'll be seeing you on the radio, and hopefully one of these days we'll get to meet you in the live show capital of the world right here in Branson. And I would love to shake your hand and maybe sit down and have a meal with you, and we get to hear some more of these stories. But they may not go out on the radio, but it's always fun having you on, man. This has been a blast.
Well, Tim, I appreciate every minute I get to share with you, and especially your audience out here, folks. I love y'all.
Yeah.
And if y'all hadn't connected with me on TikTok, it's Philbilly59,
mm-hmm.
and of course, Running on Empty on Facebook. Just no G on it. Just Running on Empty. You'll find me. Or
there you go.
Phil McGar. If you figure out how to spell my last name, if you find Running on Empty, you'll find me on there. But also, we have one called ROE Records.
Okay.
And it's got all the information on it too. You know how to reach it, and get a hold of us, and contact us, or shoot us a message. We'd love to connect with you, and love to come to your hometown and play an event for you. And like I say, we our rider on our contract is pretty simple: cornbread and beans.
I love it. Phil McGar, runningonemptyband.com is the website. Go check it out and give him some love on social media. And if you like anything you hear, go stream it on Spotify and give him a follow on all the social media platforms as well. Thank you for doing the program tonight. It is always fun having you on, and we'll see you on the radio and see you on the road as well.
You bet. Thank you, Tim.
You bet. This next song is called Frisco, and then Bars and a Bible coming up on the Tim Kelly Show on this New Music Friday from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
Saw the word Frisco on a boxcar, so I jumped inside. By sundown I was in Austin, didn't know where I was going, I was along for the ride. I couldn't tell if it was daylight by the thick fog out on Galveston Bay. Girl, since you left me, I can't tell the nighttime from the day. She was heading for the West Coast, that's the last count of her I had. Someone said San Francisco, I guess you had to see that gold sunset. So with a heart full of empty and a head full of broken dreams and plans, sometimes you gotta get away so you can find exactly where you stand. And as I fight the ghost within me, I find I'm fighting all alone. You used to be beside me until everything went wrong. And I don't believe in chasing rainbows, but I hope you find your pot of gold. Don't bother looking for me, 'cause all I'll be is gone. The ghost within me, I find I'm fighting all alone. You used to be beside me until everything went wrong. And I don't believe in chasing rainbows, but I hope you find your pot of gold. Don't bother looking for me, 'cause all I'll be is gone. Saw the word Frisco on a boxcar, so I jumped inside.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
That sun's coming up another day. You bow your head, give thanks and pray. You wish that you were going home. In a room full of sinners, you're not alone. Bars and a Bible, bars and the Holy Bible. You promise and swear to tell the truth in a court of law on a good book too. Wish that you were going home. In a room full of sinners, you're not alone. Bars and a Bible, bars and the Holy Bible. The sun's coming up another day. Bow your head, give thanks and pray. You wish that you were going home. In a room full of sinners, you're not alone. Bars and a Bible, bars and the Holy Bible, bars and a Bible, bars and the Holy Bible.
He is my good friend Phil Magara from Arkansas. That is called Bars in the Holy Bible. What great songs and what a great gentleman. And he is from the state of Arkansas, not too far from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, where I'm broadcasting from live right now. After this live show, both interviews from tonight's program will end up in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. You can go back and listen to the whole interview, and the artists can download them as well and share them on their social media. That tab is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Welcome to hour number 2 of the show. I am live on that website right now. Just scroll down just a little bit. You'll see a radio player that says Radio Boss. Underneath it, there's a QR code. You can scan that QR code, save it to your mobile device, and take the live audio with you wherever you go. And that is only for the live audio. So if you hear silence, that means we're not on the radio. But we are also on YouTube. Right underneath that radio player, you'll see the live YouTube link. We got that back up and going again. And YouTube is KICR Indie Country Radio. And TikTok, I'm live over here at Tim Kelly On Air. This next artist is from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Her name is Abby Pierce, and she is doing a duet with Josh Noren. This is called Enough on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I can't let this slide. Ain't no making it right. Don't come over, I'm over it. No need to say goodbye, 'cause I'm tired of forgiving. This ain't loving and this ain't living. Truck's already running, gonna start all over again. 'Cause I've had enough. Enough hoping and praying we'll get it back. Enough thinking there's anything left between us. Enough feeling sorry for the things I've said and done.
I ain't gonna lie, that night broke my heart in two. Should've known better than to turn my back on you. Now that I've had too many, it's taken everything in me not to call you up, and hindsight's 80 proof.
You know it's true. Enough hoping and praying we'll get it back. Enough thinking there's anything left between us. Enough feeling sorry for the things we've said and done.
Tried enough times to make it, failed too many times to fake it. Enough damn fights to count and make amends. We've had enough. Enough hoping and praying we'll get it back.
Enough thinking there's anything left between us. Enough feeling sorry for the things we've said and done. Said enough. Should've recognized when we ran out of time. Don't come over, I don't want to say goodbye.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Turn down the lights in this room, baby. kiss me, we got nothing to lose. Reckless desire builds up the fire, hard and strong. We're all alone, turn off your phone, leave your loving on.
Touch of your hand on my skin burns like an ember from deep within. I've got the urge to quench my thirst and my soul. The troubles you hold, just let them fall, but
That is Caleb Moses, Taryn Keeley. They make up a great duo called Roses and Weeds. Taryn Keeley recently had a birthday. Happy birthday, belated again birthday to Taryn Keeley. And Leave Your Lovin' On. What a great song. And we had a great radio interview a while back, and you can also find that one in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. And at last check, after that interview aired live, it has been heard in the archives 799 times. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, so they can hit 800. Go push play on Taryn Keeley and Roses and Weeds interview with yours truly, Tim Kelly, on the Tim Kelly Show. This next gentleman has been a special guest on my show a couple of times. He's my good friend Ron Jenkins. Ron Jenkins Music on social media. This is called Hello Whiskey on a Tim Kelly Show Friday night. New Music Friday on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Hello Whiskey. Man, it's been a long, long time. Guess you heard my baby left me for a so-called friend of mine. One thing's for certain, nothing's certain anymore. Everything that mattered just walked out my door. Hello, whiskey. Hello. Hello, whiskey. So how have you been? I never thought I'd see your face again. I'll spare the details and cut to the chase. I've got a lot of memories to try to erase. Hello, whiskey. Hello. So I've got to make this hurt disappear, and that's the only reason I'm sitting here. Hey bartender, don't pass me by. Just leave that bottle, son, here's mud in your eye. Hello, whiskey. Hello. I'm glad you're here. I hope you don't mind my bending your ear. I can't believe I missed all the signs. How could she leave me after all of this time? Hello, whiskey. Hello. So I've got to make this hurt disappear, and that's the only reason I'm sitting here. Hey bartender, don't pass me by. Just leave that bottle, son, here's mud in your eye. Hello, whiskey. Hello. Hello, whiskey. Hello.
Listening to The Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio.
We were supposed to have a song playing right there, but I'll get it reloaded and we'll go with Nick Taylor, One Bar Stool. Nick Taylor is Tayler on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
And all the whiskey out down doesn't chase them away, and all them images keep coming back to stay. All the things I wish I would have done or said swirl like heavy smoke inside my head. Should get up, go home while I can walk, but I'll be here till bartender's last call. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. My burrows ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Darling, I still smell your perfume from last New Year's Eve. Your head on my shoulder, my heart on my sleeve. You grabbed my head, said let's run with the wind, escape these four walls when the dance lights grow slick dark street took a turn I can't erase. Worn out tires on my dad's 83 left no trace. Hell, this 90 proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Pocket full of heartbreak, two hands on the wheel. Keep seeing your last glass, still can't believe it's real. Hell, this 90 proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through while the band keeps singing our favorite line. One bar stool at a time. One bar stool at a time.
Nick Taylor, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Chasing dreams that led me far away, but your love was there, it never strayed. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path was leading me right back to you. I tried to fight the way I feel inside, hiding from a love I couldn't find. But every time I thought every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. Was leading me right back to you. Was leading me right back to you. Pulled up deep in the woods where the pine trees lean. Tailgates down and we're set in the scene. Speakers blasting, cooler packed, mud on the tires and we ain't looking back. Yeah, hands in the air when the beat drops loud. We turn it up when the sun goes down. We raise it up like Friday night. Boots in the dirt and the fire's burning bright. Sing it loud, don't care who sees. These back road parties where we feel free. Shake the ground, let the good times hit. If you ain't sweating, you ain't lived it yet. Bonfire crackling in the tailgate shade. Somebody jumped in the creek by mistake. Uncle Maddie's dancing with a boot in hand, and someone turned the dog bowl into a beer can. Yeah, hands in the air when the beat drops loud. We turn it up when the sun goes down. We raise it up like Friday night. Boots in the dirt and the fire's burning bright. Sing it loud, don't care who sees. These back road parties where we feel free. Shake the ground, let the good times hit. If you ain't sweating, you ain't lived it yet. One more round, one more song. Ain't going home till the fire's gone. Boots in the dust and the night's still young. We broke 3 chairs and the vibe's still strong. We raise it up like Friday night. Boots in the dirt and the fire's burning bright. Sing it loud, don't care who sees. This back road parties where we feel free. Shake the ground, let the good times hit. If you ain't sweating, you ain't lived it yet. Uncle Maddie's still going, I'll bet.
Her name is Allie Ray, A-L-Y, capital R-H-A-E, all one word. She is fantastic. Go like and follow her on social media. She's hanging out with us tonight on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. Come in that chat room and say hello to her. And that song is called Back Road Party. That's exactly what her music will turn this show into. We're having a good time now listening to great country music on the radio. Kelly Miller music before that, leading me right back to you. And we got that song to play. She is from Harrison, Arkansas, and she is also hanging out in TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. Come on and say hello to Kelly Miller as well. After one more song, my second radio interview of the evening is going to take place. Kenny Sweet is going to join us on the program tonight. I met him 10 years ago in Neosho, Missouri. He's a fantastic gentleman and a fantastic artist, and you're going to love his music as well. Rodney Preston and Fences is up next before that on KICR, Indie Country Radio, and the Tim Kelly Show, playing New Country's best on New Music Friday.
My mama always left the porch light on. In case I ever got lost, I could always get back home. Late night coast to coast and highway rambling. I never thought I'd miss those barbed wire fences. The light at the end of that bottle lit up that front porch swing. That gravel driveway turned to gold when I heard Mama say, come on in, it's been too long. I've been wondering where you've been. Sit on down and stay a while. I've got supper in the kitchen. Your daddy said he'd be back in a minute. He's out there building fences. I snuck back into church next Sunday morning. Just another backslider in a back pew, way off in the corner. I hope nobody there saw me crying. If I said that I was okay, yeah, I would be lying. I heard the band and raised my hands and sure did a lot of thinking. I hit my knees and bowed my head when I heard Daddy say, come on in, it's been too long. I've been wondering where you've been. Sit on down and stay a while. I've been right here all this time. When you thought that I was nowhere to be found, I was out here building fences. And I'll never leave your side. You can call me day or night. The light at the end of that bottle lit up that front porch swing. That gravel driveway turned to gold when I heard Mama say, come on in, it's been too long. I've been wondering where you've been. Sit on down and stay a while. I've got supper in the kitchen. Your daddy said he'd be back in a minute. He's out there building fences.
Listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and we've got a couple of great radio interviews for your listening pleasure tonight, and you get to hear the stories behind these next few songs. His name is Kenny Sweet. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, Tim. How are you?
I'm doing great. Your music's pretty sweet, too, by the way.
I appreciate that.
You bet. We met you in Neosho, Missouri several years ago. You guys were playing down there by the Fish Hatchery at an outdoor concert, and we got to meet and take some pictures together. That's been a day or two ago, but we sure do miss that, and it's good to have you on this program tonight.
I'm honored to be on here, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's a lot of good music in Southwest Missouri, down here around Branson, where I'm at, and beyond.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent in this area. It blew my mind when I first stepped into the scene. Just realizing that there's a lot of people who are insanely talented in this area.
Yep, I've got a lot of songwriter friends too, and I'm getting some from the Webb City, Joplin, Missouri area. And of course, I was born in Carthage, 9 miles from Joplin. And we talked about my story of being in the Joplin tornado a little bit back in 2011. I'll never forget that day. I'm sure you saw a lot of that devastation as well. I've never seen anything like that in my life, but yeah. So I love growing up in that area. And I used to listen to a lot of radio stations there in Joplin. Kicks is the one I listened to with Randy, and it was Kaylee back in the day, Randy and Kaylee, and then Audie.
Yep.
Randy and Audie, too, even before Kaylee came along. So, yep. And my buddy John Willard, I'm friends with him. He does a lot of the voiceover stuff for me. You hear him on radio and TV, and he was the announcer for the CMAs for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
So, yep, he does a lot of their stuff, too. Well, I'll tell you what, you've got some great music we're going to play for you tonight, but how did you get into the world of country music? What made you want to do something in it?
Well, that's such a great story. Out of high school, I enlisted in the Marine Corps. Served the country for 4 years. Got out, really didn't know what to do. Thought I'd, try my hand in the college world. Found out college wasn't exactly for me.
Yeah.
And I just needed something to pass the time. And, while I was in Afghanistan back in 2013, me and a buddy of mine, his name was Justin Feenstra, we actually sat down after, we do 24-hour on, 24-hour off patrols while we were there. And afterwards, we'd sit down, we'd pull out some guitars, and we'd just kind of sing a little bit around we called it the hooch. We'd sing around there, just try to boost the morale. It was a rough time while we were there. But, we got together and we started playing, singing, writing, and if you check out on my Apple Music, there's a song on there called Small Town. And that's something that me and him wrote one night while we was sitting there.
Yep. And, Joplin's a small town, but it's bigger than Branson. I'm in Branson now, and it's still only a little over 10,000 population. Can you believe that?
Yeah, Joplin is rapidly growing.
It is. Yep. And my grandparents were in Webb City, Missouri, right under the water tower, and I tell this story all the time. They kind of started what I call the tradition of bringing us down here to Branson and taking us to Silver Dollar City and getting us season passes when we were kids. And I always thought, man, that'd be a cool place to live, and I wanted to make that move to Branson years ago, and I finally did it.
Well, good, yep. I grew up right around Carthage, so we have that in common.
I was born in Carthage.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where I grew up. Good old Carthage, Missouri.
How about that? McCune Brooks. Yep, my dad worked at the Butterball Turkey plant, and my brother worked at Schreiber Cheese for a time.
Yeah.
Yep. So I worked at the shoe factory out there on the south end of town when I was like 17. Juvenile Shoes was out there.
Wow.
So, yep. We used to make them kind of shoes that nurses wear.
Ooh, them fancy ones.
The fancy white ones. Yep, there you go. And
no slip.
I've done a lot of jobs, but I tell you, my love for radio came when I moved to California. My dad went to school in Escondido in the 50s, out around San Diego, and so I moved out there and went out there for 4 years in the 80s, and it was Rick Dees on the radio back then, of course, and Wolfman Jack and Casey Kasem and all of that, and that's what made me want to do something in radio, but that 90s country is what got me into country radio.
That is what got me into country itself.
Yep.
That 90s country music was really what hooked me growing up.
I saw on your YouTube channel you were paying homage to a guy from Oklahoma, and I spent 20 years in southeast Oklahoma before I came back to Missouri, down around Ada, where Blake Shelton's from. The great Toby Keith is the reason it says on there that you picked up a guitar.
It is. Toby Keith, the man, the myth, the legend, rest in peace, brother.
Yeah. Oh, man, absolutely. That was quite a legacy that he left in a shorter period of time, wasn't it?
It was. I remember getting his first cassette when cassettes were in when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So I got Shocking Y'all was one of my first cassettes. And my parents, they had 8 tracks of all that good stuff back before then.
Yeah.
And just listening to Toby Keith and him just singing his heart out, and he was a swell guy.
Yeah, absolutely. His music resonated with a lot of people that were hard workers because he grew up in the oil fields, before he got into country music, and he was a hard-working oil field man down in Oklahoma.
He did.
Now, I don't know if you've seen it, but we've got this show Landman that's on with Billy Bob Thornton, and we're watching season 2 of that. We've watched the whole first season, and it's kind of shows you what Toby Keith probably went through when he was doing that, and the reason he wanted to get out of there and do something in the world of music.
Can't blame the guy. I've seen a few episodes, but my wife and kiddos, they typically watch that a little bit more than I do.
Yeah, it's some hard work, and you come home nasty and greasy and dirty and all of that stuff. And I seen a bunch of those out there in West Texas. I spent some time in West Texas back in 2008. And but that was my first experience with Nashville too, was in 2008. A buddy of mine had a son that was recording a CD, and he was 17, and he goes, "Hey, you want to go to Nashville and spend some time with us?" And so I went there, and that was a really neat music scene too, and still is, man. I love going to Nashville from time to time too.
Yeah, I think most country artists, as they progress through their years, they want to at least go there and experience.
Yep.
That Music Row and places like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, tell us about your gigs. You know, you probably do a lot of weekend gigs. I know you work full time during the week, but you probably have played a bunch of places around where you live over there and around Joplin.
I have. I've been doing this, playing local and live for about a decade.
Yeah.
Actually, about the time that when I first met you.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my first gigs that I got to do with my band. That
Wow.
wasn't just something that my buddy said, "Hey man, you want to go play here? We'll give you a couple bucks and some beer." And like, yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
We came a long way from that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just kept grinding out. I played a little bit in the casinos, not a whole lot. Pretty much every dive from here to I'd say Springfield. I've been in a time or two.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I work in Springfield, so I know that town's got a pretty good music scene too.
It does. Now, country is not exactly the bread and butter of that area.
Right.
I did get to play at the Outland Ballroom. That was a pretty cool, and the Odyssey. I got to play both of those places. Opened up for a couple Nashville ladies that come down, and they were doing a little part of their mini tour they did there.
Yeah. We've been over to Southbound Bar and Grill quite a bit and met Jake Worthington over there, and some of the people that I've interviewed on the radio, Taylor Austin Dye and Cassie Joy from The Voice, and Jake was on season 6 of The Voice too, so that's a pretty neat place.
Yep, I got to play there.
Yeah.
I was first there. I played with a man named Isaac Kenneth.
Yeah, well, I know him. Yep.
Yeah, he brought me in on the Country Music and Friends, and wasn't long much after that we decided we wanted to go there and play ourselves. So we played there, I think it was December last year.
I bet you met Chelsea James too. She plays with him, and she's a female Carrie Underwood brunette version, I'll say.
I've heard a lot about it. I don't know if I actually met her the night that I was there.
Yeah.
It was mostly us guys.
Yeah. She's
but
really good.
I have heard her name. He's mentioned her to me a time or two, and I'm not ashamed to say I follow her on Facebook.
There you go. Well, I've been following you for a while. It's great to catch up and circle back around, man. This is fun.
Yeah.
So
just kind of where you start and then now where you're at.
Yep. Who other than Toby Keith inspired you in the world of country music enough to make you want to do something with it, though?
Well, we got Johnny Cash.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Cash is a big one. Mark Wills. I don't know if a lot of people remember him, but Mark Wills was real big in the 90s. Yep. Another big inspiration. And then Brooks and Dunn.
Yep.
Up until the last 2 years, I was scared to death to sing a Brooks and Dunn song. Not gonna lie.
Wow.
Those songs scared me a little bit. But finally one day I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I did it. And the reaction that I got was very pleasant. Even had a couple reviews posted on one of my older Facebooks. It's been deactivated since then. But one of my older Facebooks had a review. Said, if you ever see him live, you have to request Brooks and Dunn. You will not be disappointed.
Wow, that is awesome.
So I incorporate a lot of Brooks and Dunn. I do a lot of solo stuff now. I've got a band, but we don't play a whole lot. It's mostly just kind of solo stuff here and there, and that's what works best with my work schedule and my home life.
Sure. Awesome. And we were talking off the air. We just had the CMAs. We got you on the radio real quick on this Friday night, but last Wednesday night, we had the CMA Awards. I don't know if you was able to catch that, but I was off that night. I didn't do a radio show. And Brooks and Dunn, for the 16th time, won Duo of the Year at the CMA Awards.
I did not get a chance to watch that. But I try to catch the reruns of it. Sometimes they'll post it on YouTube and things like that. So I like to go back and catch it if I miss it.
Pretty good show. Lainey Wilson hosting it this year, and she did a phenomenal job. You, my friend, you won Album of the Year last year at the Josie Awards. Congratulations.
I appreciate that. Those are 4 songs put together. It was the EP of the Year award. So, I did a couple re-recorded versions of some songs to update them, modernize them, make sure everything was balanced out better. But we got some sirens coming by. You might hear a little bit of that.
Okay.
That's fire truck.
Hey, they can't stop a good country song we're going to play here in a minute. Nice. It's live radio, folks.
There we go. All right. I think we're in the clear.
Hey, there you go. That is awesome. definitely love playing your music here on this radio program, and we're going to play 2 good songs tonight. We're going to talk about the first one, Through Sober Eyes. Tell us about it.
All right, Through Sober Eyes is a song that I wrote for my wife. We just hit our 8 years of marriage, November 11th.
Congratulations.
Early on in my ventures, I was heavy in the bottle. I spent a lot of time drinking and, I do shows, and they weren't exactly the most professional because I didn't know how serious I was taking it at the time. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of like hanging out and having a good time. Yeah. So I ended up getting to a point to where I was just drinking too much, and I decided I need to quit. Uh-huh. So I come up with that song called Through Sober Eyes. Basically kind of summarizes what my wife went through dealing with me. Not necessarily, I wasn't like a belligerent drunk or anything. I just did it all the time. Mm-hmm. And, that was also part of coping with some PTSD that I got from my time overseas. Yep. So I spent a lot of time drinking, and I decided, nope, I'm not going to do that no more. Wow. And I wrote a song it's kind of a testament to, if I'm going to have a drink, do it responsibly. Have a cold beer with a friend, have a drink with your wife, but don't overdo it.
Yeah. Boy, that is
so
awesome.
I wrote that song.
Yeah, that is awesome that you can tell that story and put that out there to the world, and we appreciate that. And hey, by the way, thank you for your service. I know we just had Veterans Week not too long ago as well, and Veterans Day, and they have Veterans Week here in Branson's why I say that, because they do a lot of stuff for the veterans in a whole week, but actually year-round. Every show I've ever been to, they always stop and have everybody stand up, and they applaud their service of Coast Guard, Army, Navy, Marines, whatever branch they were in the military. And without guys like you, we couldn't be doing what we're doing on the radio tonight and have the freedom to do it.
That's awesome. Yep. I kind of do the same thing, even though I'm local. I'm kind of small time, but I definitely go out of my way to ensure that I include patriotic songs. Toby Keith was notorious for his patriotism.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Played a lot of his songs and even wrote a lot of patriotic songs. My catalog now spans a little over 100 songs that I've written.
Wow.
A lot of them deal with military and things like that. And, I kind of talk about some stuff that I experienced while I was there.
Yep.
Life, love, and loss.
Yep, that is it. That is country music, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, that's what it needs to be.
Absolutely.
Lately, it may just be me, but it's kind of shying away from that. It's all more about popular and beer drinking good times, which we had that back in the day.
Yep.
But it's just, there's not a whole lot of, Keith Whitley's or, Conway Twitty's out there anymore.
Boy, yeah.
And every artist has their new style, and I love it. Everybody, it's an acquired taste, just seeing how music is deferred. I mean, if you look back at country music, like, it's almost like every 10 years, there's like a new subgenre.
Yeah, exactly. I've said that on this program a lot. You got some of that outlaw country, you got the pop country, you got that Texas red dirt country that's its own animal down there in Texas. There's a bunch of different genres. Americana sounds like country, kind of, so.
Yep. Just, I don't really know what the evolution of music, it never ceases to amaze me. There's always something good out there, but sometimes you want to sit back and bring out the oldies. I've got 4 or 5 playlists on my YouTube that I played through my car from like the 90s, 80s, 90s, 70s country. And then I'll have another playlist set aside for the new, hot country hits and things like that.
Right. I saw you do a lot of cover songs, too, on your YouTube channel. We'll tell everybody what that is here in a little bit so they can go check those out, too. And you probably do a lot of those in your shows, too, and have your favorites like Toby Keith that you mentioned and others, huh?
I do. I do a lot of, pretty much every show I do, I have a recording or a few that I take. I like to post out there just so people can hear it.
Yep.
I've added some new songs a lot of new songs from when you first met me back in, 2015 area.
Yep.
But, yeah, I like to throw in, some of those old classics. You just can't go wrong with them.
Oh, yeah, those are what the people want to hear, so that's good stuff. And when you can, look out in those crowds and see people light up when they hear those songs and bring back those memories or even your own original stuff, and you're telling these stories like you're telling us tonight about your, drinking issues or whatever, people can relate to all of that stuff, can't they? And you see it in that crowd.
Yeah. I remember one of my recent shows I played, I put another original out there, which here in the next few months, just hint, I'm going to be dropping a few new songs onto the Spotify.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and release the titles of those, if that's all right. They're not out there yet, but they are in the works. One you guys can actually find on my YouTube channel. And it's a song that I wrote as basically, like you were saying, the homage to the 90s country. Mm-hmm. It's a song called Whiskey Helps.
Okay.
You guys can find that one on my YouTube. It's a fun one. And the cool thing about that, I was playing a show, and everyone was jiving, having a good time. They knew the songs I was singing, and I asked them if it was all right if I threw in one of my originals, and they said, yeah, go ahead. So I went ahead and played that Whiskey Help song, and by the second chorus, they were singing along, which is one of the coolest experiences you can get as a small-time artist. Yep. Just seeing those people out there literally singing your songs.
Mm-hmm. That is awesome.
So that song is a fun one. If they get a chance, get on there, type it in, Whiskey Helps.
Okay.
And it's a fun one. It's one of the first videos, probably one of my most viewed videos that I have on the YouTube right now.
Cool. I look forward to being able to get that one and play it on the radio for you too.
We're
gonna play. Yeah, we're gonna play Through Sober Eyes. Then we'll come back and talk about a one-word song title called "Relentless." His name is Kenny Sweet. Live with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this New Music Friday.
I wish that I could put this bottle down, keep my world from turning inside out and upside down. I wish that I could be the man that you need every day, 'cause I'd lose my mind if you ever walked away. So baby, listen closely, there's some things I need to say. I can right on the wrongs if you'll let me, and given a chance I sure you won't regret me, 'cause I cannot see your beauty through bloodshot eyes. So I'll sit back, relax and realize, baby, I can love him through sober eyes. I wish I never said the things I said, but you poured out your heart to me. All I did was shake my head. I wish that I'd have let you save me from myself. Now it's too late, we can't go back. I could really use your help, but I can right on the wrongs if you'll let me, and given a chance I sure you won't regret me, 'cause I cannot see your beauty through bloodshot eyes. So I'll sit back, relax and realize, baby, I can love him through sober eyes, through sober eyes. I don't know where to start, 'cause it's been going on so long. I can't believe I broke your heart. It won't happen no more, 'cause I can right on the wrongs, baby, let me, and give me one more chance. Swear to God you won't regret me, 'cause I cannot see your beauty through bloodshot eyes. So I'll sit back, relax and realize, baby, I can love you, baby, I can love him through sober eyes.
His name is Kenny Sweet. He's live with us tonight on the radio, and that is called Through Sober Eyes. You just heard the story behind it, and what a great song and a great story as well. Thank you for telling it, and thank you for making that great music.
I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing it.
Yeah,
I can only reach so many people down here.
Absolutely. Well, I was going to tell you, with the reach that we have, one push of the button, we're going to put you on 13 stations around the world, actually, so...
Wow! All right.
Yep, we're in Ireland and Denver, Colorado, Germany, Belgium, Sweden. We're all over the place.
Always wanted to go to Ireland.
Yeah,
I heard it's real pretty out there.
Well, you get to do a show for them tonight and don't have to leave the house, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yep. I got my wife's got some friends. They showed pictures of their wedding. They eloped to Ireland. Man, it is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And, that's a great career, too. And Toby Keith did it when he was traveling around, and especially for the servicemen. He went overseas a lot, didn't he, and performed for the troops.
He did. I mean, he was an avid supporter of the USA, or the USO tours that they put on out there.
Yep.
They even talked to a couple people about, getting on one of those, and, they talked to me about it and told me what to expect, and I never heard back from them.
Wow. Yeah, well, that would be fun to do, and, anytime you get to perform country music in front of folks and do what you love, that's not a bad deal.
That is not.
And you've been doing it now for a while. We've talked about 10 years, and they call Nashville a 10-year town, so if you can do what you love for 10 years, you've done enough to make a legacy, really.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
I put a lot of time, a lot of heart into the messages I try to get out there, and the best way I find to relay it is, put a couple chords behind it and sing my little heart out.
There you go. Absolutely. You got to stay relentless, and that happens to be the title of the next song. How'd you like that segue, huh?
Oh, that is a good one.
Tell us about this one.
All right, so Relentless. Relentless was not supposed to happen. That song was not ever really supposed to come about, but it did. So, I'm going to bring my wife in on this again. Sometimes, you get into an argument, and I could say some mean things, just like most people can. And, I said some mean things, and I remember one day is sitting in the garage, and me and her kind of got in a little argument, nothing major or whatever, but I said something real mean, and it just stopped her in her tracks. And she went to walk in the house, and before she got in the doorway, she turned back and looked at me, and she said, "You're relentless."
Ding, 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 song title.
Song title. Immediately put pen to paper. It was actually, when I was writing that song, that was one of the first songs that I wrote using an electric guitar.
Wow.
So I was kind of out there picking and grinning or whatever, and she said that, and I just started coming up, did a little drop D tuning, and started getting a little distortion, a little dirt behind it, and just to kind of, I guess, catch the attitude of the song.
Wow.
And lo and behold, there it went. It wasn't it was I think I wrote that song in 2018 or 19.
Yeah.
And I held on to it for a while, and then I got a hold of a studio out in Springfield. My producer, Jeff Smith, out at Studio 2100. And a few years after, I believe it was 2021, I did a soft release of it. It's my first time using Spotify.
Wow.
So I did like a soft release, didn't really know what was going on, and it started racking up some views. So I'm like, okay. Then later, I took it down, wasn't sure where it was going. You kind of hit like a stalemate, and it just quit producing. So I pulled it down, and a few years later, I believe it's 2023, I relaunched it under the title Remastered. Went through. We had my engineer go in and do some special things to give it a little more bump, a little more thump. Kind of hitting with that, like that outlaw country, that rock, that raunchy side of country. And we got that one redone, and we put it out there, and I submitted it for the Josies in 2024.
Wow.
And that was part of the EP that I put out there that's got the 3 other songs.
Yep.
But that was pretty much the forefront of that was the song, I guess. But as I was sitting there after it started producing again, I'm like, you know what, we're just going to let it play out. Then I get a letter in the mail saying that, you were nominated for this, and this. This is the date. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it down to Nashville, Tennessee for the for the ceremony. I was actually I was doing some private security contracting in Colorado, so I wasn't able to get over there and claim it. So they sent it to me in the mail. I remember getting that and my eyes lighting up, and I had been notified that my song and the 3 others that were with it got Country EP of the Year.
Yep, that's pretty cool when your peers recognize your hard work, you know, and she's one of the biggest independent award shows, I think maybe the biggest independent award show in the world, and doing it at the Grand Ole Opry for the last several years, too. Nothing better than standing in that circle, win or lose. You get to maybe,
I know, right?
Yeah, maybe get up there on that stage and stand there where all the greats have stood.
Absolutely. So I'm hoping with these next 2 songs I'm going to put out there, I'm going to put them in, see if we can't get us another one.
There you go. Well, I appreciate the time tonight. It's a pleasure having you on the program. Great to connect with you again, and maybe one of these days when we hop over to Joplin or you come over to Branson, we'll get together and we'll go have lunch or do something fun.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Where can folks find Kenny Sweet on social media if they want to check out more of your great music?
Well, you guys can find me on YouTube. Pull this stuff up now so I don't tell you the wrong thing. It's just under Kenny Sweet Music, I believe, is what it is on YouTube. Just going to pull that up just to verify. Let's see what we got here. Yep, it's going to be at Kenny_Sweet_music.
Yep, there you go. Okay.
That's my YouTube channel. Picture of me in a cowboy hat, rocking some band merchandise that we have.
61 videos to look at, too, I see.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
I ain't been keeping up with it, I guess.
Yeah, you got some good content on there.
I appreciate it. You know, I mix it up. I do it live from shows. Sometimes I'll do it sitting on my front porch, hanging out in the garage, just all over the place.
Yep, absolutely. Well, we're live on YouTube right now. We're live on TikTok, and I'm live on my Facebook account. They get to see us on camera and get to see what Branson looks like behind us, too, and a lot of cool stuff to do here. And like I say, if you ever come to Branson, hit me up, man. We'll for sure get together. It's been a fun one again tonight. Thanks for doing it.
Absolutely. And then I do have my Facebook as well as Spotify. You just type in Kenny Sweet on Spotify. That'll pull me up. Apple Music, you can find all of my songs. I think there's 7 or 8 of them out there right now.
Okay. Awesome.
And then, yeah, Kenny Sweet Music is the tag for Facebook.
Well, thank you so much for being here tonight, and we look forward to more from Kenny Sweet in the very near future. You were already kind of alluding to that next one that's getting ready to drop, so be sure to hit me up, and we'll do this again. It's been fun.
All right, that sounds good, Tim. You have a blessed day. Thank you guys for tuning in.
You bet. Kenny Sweet, Relentless on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Yeah! Growing up, I thought I knew every single thing. Learned quick, didn't know shit about anything. Joined up with Uncle Sam the day I turned 18. By the time I was 21, I'd seen some awful things that made me relentless. I got fire in my veins, somewhat pretentious. You can't tell me anything. The pain I have inside, it's endless. It makes me relentless. Rooster crows every single day. Throw a shot of whiskey in the coffee that I drank. Map out a list of things that I need to get done. The devil, he's trying to mess it up on the wrong end of my golf. 'Cause I'm relentless. I got fire in my veins, somewhat pretentious. You can't tell me anything. The pain I have inside, it's endless. It makes me relentless. Hey, I'm relentless.
me relentless. Yeah, I'm relentless.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I told you so the first time you looked my way, that this heart of mine wasn't gonna stray. Like a prayer whispered into the midnight air, I'll be loving you forever and ever, my dear. On the other hand, if I did walk away, I'd be digging up bones till my dying day. Girl, you're the kind of truth that can't be wrong, so I'll keep on loving you like we're in a Randy Travis song. With a faith that walks on water in a depth deeper than the holler, I'll hold you when the nights get cold. Love you with a heart that's bold. I know one day I'll fly away. I'll thank the Lord I found you on my way. Through the highs and lows, we're right where we belong. Just two lovers in a Randy Travis song. We've had our share of heroes and friends, but baby, this road don't ever have to end. Your hand in mine is where it's meant to be. Every part of my life keeps pointing to you and me. On the other hand, I couldn't change my heart. I've been loving you right from the start. You're the part of me I can't get wrong, and I'll keep on loving you like we're in a Randy Travis song. With a faith that walks on water in a depth deeper than the holler, I'll hold you when the nights get cold. Love you with a heart that's bold. I know one day I'll fly away. I'll thank the Lord I found you on my way. Through the highs and lows, we're right where we belong. Just two lovers in a Randy Travis song. Amen.
That is Creekbed Saints for the third song in the Kenny Sweet radio interview. He only had 2 out to radio right now until he drops that third song, and we can get him on a show that I do on Thursday night called Triple Play Thursday. I'll be interviewing David from Creekbed Saints coming up. You can check out my full live interview schedule of upcoming interviews at the bottom of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Thank you, Kenny Sweet, for being here tonight on the program, though. It was great having you on and great getting to catch up with you. and we've known each other for about 10 years now, and I'll tell you what, it never surprises me of who you're going to meet in the world of country music, man. Just one day these songs drop into my email, and I'm like, hey, I know that dude, all right, and some of them I don't know. Most of them I've never talked to before until we do the interviews for the first time, and it is always a pleasure doing those radio interviews. I hope you enjoyed them, and that's going to end up in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives as well, that tab at the top of the homepage of the website. We are still live on that website for hour number 3 of the show from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air, and live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. This next gentleman is from Midland, Texas, my good friend Philip Sanders, and probably my all-time favorite song of his called Over a Beer on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it. Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
girl, but she didn't stay neat and wouldn't put it past a snake to cheat. And she don't need saving and you won't find sweet. I need gasoline, fire, and a back row beat. I'll need an alibi out in the woods under that blood red sky. A shot rang out and I kissed him goodbye, and that was the last of him that night. Cowboy killing, running wild and free. Double barrel shotgun and some cold whiskey. Red lips and blonde hair, just as pretty as she can be. She's cowboy killing, and that killer is me. Now the town talks slow when they speak her name, saying she was a sweet girl till she lit that flame. Daddy's little girl done took the blame. She showed him up when she ended his game. He left his boots by the door and his truck in the yard, and she took his lies and buried them in the dark. Cowboy killing, running wild and free. Double barrel shotgun and some cold whiskey. Red lips and blonde hair, just as pretty as she can be. She's cowboy killing, and that killer is me. He broke her heart, thought she just cried, but angels fall too, sometimes cowboys die. Cowboy killing, you gon' see. He took my heart, but that last breath's on me. Cowboy killing, running wild and free. Double barrel shotgun and some cold whiskey. Red lips and blonde hair, just as pretty as she can be. She's cowboy killing, and that killer is me.
That is called Cowboy Killer, the latest single out to radio for Leanne Ogle, and that is a killer song. 6 times I have played that on this radio program, and what a great New Music Friday song that is. Leanne Ogle, Cowboy Killer. This next artist is Dan Austin. His latest single is called Don't Blame It On Me, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best on this New Music Friday.
Killing time, not much to do. Look out my window, baby, and I'm waiting on you. It's hard to see far through the fog and the rain. Your distant heart, it's like a hurricane. Don't blame it on me if we can't work it out. It's like you're fading away. Hey, what's this all about? Don't blame it on me. Yeah, if you're feeling blue, don't blame it on me. If I blame it on I never drifted away. Yeah, those were the days, and they're wasting away. I took you to the ocean, we went to the coast, to all of the places that you love the most. Well, why, baby, why? Our love was so true. Don't blame it on me if I blame it on you. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you, girl. You, blame it on you. Oh, it's you, girl. We went to the ocean, we went to the coast, to all of the places that you love the most. It's you, yes, it's you. Blame it on you.
Kyle Garrett, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
His daddy's daddy picked up some land, built every brick with his bare hands. I didn't know that could be done. Things were easy way back then, long before the turning winds, long before the clouds covered the sun. Out where the sun sets slow, 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. He took her back through that hometown. She'd never stick around. Them crickets ringing in her ears. 20 years how they flew by. The city girl within her died. No better time or place than here. Out where the sun sets slow, 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. I go back from time to time, past that old Ghost Town sign. Sometimes I wonder why'd I go. Sunset slow, 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. Best little town, I swear. Stop by if you dare. Further out in the middle of nowhere. Ooh. Out where the sun sets slow, 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road.
His name is Ryan Bodine. He's my good friend from Huntington Beach, California. That is called Ghost Town Road. And we've had a couple of great radio interviews, and we're going to do another one real soon. That full live interview schedule again at the bottom of the homepage at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. And I'm currently booking for May of 2026. It is a full schedule, and it keeps growing. So these artists want to be on that program, and I appreciate that, and I want to talk to them. So if you don't mind waiting a little bit, we'll get you on. This next artist made her radio debut last night on Triple Play Thursday. We played this song, and we're going to get to hear the story behind it in an interview that we'll set up too with Riley Austin. Watch What Happens is the title of it on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Music Friday.
I'm not saying I won't have to fight like hell, You're disqualifying me. It's all the fuel I need to get me where I know I'm gonna be. Go ahead, keep running that mouth of yours. I can't hear, I'm too busy kicking down doors. We'll see who's the last one laughing. Bring on the rant. Tell me I can't, and then watch what happens. I don't need your permission to be me. What you get ain't always what you see. While you're hating from the couch, I'll be knocking those walls down. I hope you're ready for my how do you like me now? Go ahead, keep running that mouth of yours. I can't hear, I'm too busy kicking down doors. We'll see who's the last one laughing. Bring on the rant. Tell me I can't, and then watch what happens. The whole wide world's gonna know my name. Give me a call when you can say the same. Go ahead, keep running that mouth of yours. I can't hear, I'm too busy kicking down doors. We'll see who's the last one laughing. Bring on the rant. Tell me I can't, and then watch what happens. Watch what happens.
This is Kayla McGee, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
She's on the wrong side before she gets out of bed. You can smell the smoke from the wheels turning in her head. Hot coffee spilled down her new blouse. Already a hurting you before she leaves the house.
Can't find her phone, can't find her keys. Can't find the forest for the trees. Running right to the line to make it on time. But her internal clock is 20 minutes behind.
She's a hot mess, an impending disaster. Tornado touching down, and she keeps spinning faster. She's a wildfire, a call for distress. She knows who she is, be the first to confess. She's a real hot mess. All the commitments, all the times and dates, all the good intentions filling up her plate. She's got a stampede running through her mind. If she had it all together, she'd leave it behind.
Another fender bender, another close call. Where chaos lives, she's in the middle of it all. She does the best that she can when it all hits the fan. There's no need to hide, She knows right where she stands. She's a hot mess, an impending disaster, a tornado touching down, and she keeps spinning faster. She's a wildfire, a call for distress. She knows who she is, be the first to confess. She's a real hot mess. Disaster, a tornado touching down, and she keeps spinning faster. She's a wildfire, a call for distress. She knows who she is, be the first to confess. She's a real hot mess. She knows who she is, be the first to confess. She's a real hot mess.
Boy, we're playing some great female country artists on the radio tonight. She's my good friend Ruth Manning. That is her latest single out to radio. It is called Hot Mess. You guys are all a hot mess for listening to this program, and I absolutely love it. I want to thank you for all the hearts, the gifts, all the love over here on TikTok that I'm getting, and I appreciate it. I'm getting it on YouTube and Facebook too. Lots of people tuned in tonight, and I absolutely love it. When I Hold You Tonight is up next. Donnie Cook is the artist, and my good friend on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I can see in your eyes there's a shadow of pain, a love that's still there that you won't feel again. Sometimes God has a plan we can't understand why. I hope the love I can give will heal your heart in time. Don't think of him when I hold you tonight. Let my arms be the place where your new love feels right. When you take my hand and we turn out the light, let it be me in your heart when I hold you tonight. Waited so long to feel love again, and there are still memories you hold of him. I know you're taking a chance that my love will be true. Always try to live up to the love that you knew. Don't think of him when I hold you tonight. Let my arms be the place where your new love feels right. When you take my hand and we turn out the light, let it be me in your heart when I hold
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
I sold my cowboy boots on eBay, my Johnny Cash guitar, yeah, it's falling apart. Hell, I never even had time to learn to play. All my Wranglers are all worn out. Now they don't fit the same. I'll have to take to account I put on a couple pounds since she went away. Now Willie tried to tell my mama, don't let him grow up the cowboy way. Man, if she'd have been paying attention, I wouldn't be the man I am today. I sure don't wanna be a cowboy anymore. Ride off into the sunset with saddle sores. My truck's on blocks, my dog ran away. I lost my girl, and man, these Naugahyde chaps are chafing my thigh. Too many tears in my beer from goodbye. Man, I don't wanna be a cowboy anymore. I threw out my back on the bull, tried to thrill the girls, they weren't impressed at all. Cowboy thinks he can do anything with alcohol. Even if mama tried to warn me, I wouldn't have listened. Yeah, I was all up in myself, trying to be John Wayne. Couldn't see what I was missing. No, I don't wanna be a cowboy anymore. Ride off into the sunset with saddle sores. I wanna keep my truck, my dog, and my girl. And damn these Naugahyde chaps, they're chafing my thigh. Too many tears in my beer from goodbye. I don't wanna be a cowboy anymore. No, I ain't gonna be a cowboy anymore. Cut up my credit card from the Western store. Hey, my truck's fixed. Dog came home. There's my girl. Never really did acquire a taste for a squirrel. Don't get me wrong, I still love Merle. I just don't wanna be a cowboy anymore. Happy trails to
I never really have acquired a taste for squirrel either, but it's getting squirrely on this program, I can tell you that. Don't want to be a cowboy anymore. His name is John Boltman. What a great song that is, and absolutely love it. We can definitely say new country's best on that one. Ashley Ewing from Texas, Blaine Howard from Nashville, Tennessee. Two great friends of mine and one great song. Here's a great duet called Promises and Mistakes on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, new country's best on New Music Friday.
Girl, I stopped holding my breath long before you took a step out my door. Girl, I stopped needing you back long before you took everything I ever had and more. But I always promised you that I'd stay. But I can't stay up all of these nights waiting
can't break down when you don't wanna see me. You hide out like you don't even need me. I take back what I've been believing. I can't, but I always thought we could. I always thought we could. I always thought we could. God knows that I can't. I always thought we could. I always promised you that I'd stay. I never wanted to be your mistake.
This is Ashley Ewing.
And this is Blaine Howard.
And you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
A rhinestone cowboy born and raised in Tennessee, one that everybody really loved to see. He hardly ever got home to his family. He was a traveling man with pedals at his feet. Dusty Jones, Dusty Jones, classic tale of life out on the road, and it never gets old. He had an old dobro he always used to play, running town to town, jamming state to state. And he never was a big shot and never had it made, but his passion for the music still remained. Dusty Jones, Dusty Jones, the classic tale of life out on the road, and it never gets old. Dusty Jones. There was no funeral on the day that Dusty died. There was no people standing around to look and cry. He spent his life away like dust in the wind, and if he had it back, he'd do it all again. Dusty Jones, Dusty Jones, the classic tale of life out on the road, and it never gets old, and it never gets old.
is my good friend Michael Schott, S-C-H-O-T-T. Michael Schott Music, his latest single out to radio, Dusty Jones, and they are building a brand around that song. He is 14 years young and super talented from North Carolina. Go give Michael Schott Music a like and a follow. While you're on that social media platform, go give Terrence Hart Music a like and a follow. Terrence Hart from Canada. This is called This Town on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I remember sometime many years ago, when the roads were quiet everywhere I'd go, when the fields stretched wide far as I could see, when the children were playing so peacefully. Seems like the sun's got a little brighter, feels like the water's got a bit more colder. Seems like the time passes way more faster, feels like I ain't getting any younger. This town keeps growing on me, I'm right where I wanna be. This town's like no other place, it puts a smile on the face. This town's like sweet love song, got my heart beating strong. Now the streets are filled, voices in the air, neon lights are shining, music everywhere. Still the old oak stands where it used to be, a reminder of all that it means to me. This town keeps growing on me, I'm right where I wanna be. This town's like no other place, it puts a smile on my face. This town's like sweet love song, it got my heart beating strong. My time has come, I'll be on my way. I still hear the laughter of the songs we'd play. There's a magic here nothing can replace. In my heart this town always have a place. Seems like the sun's got a little brighter, feels like the water's got a bit more colder. Seems like the time passes way more faster, feels like I ain't getting any younger. This town keeps growing on me, I'm right where I wanna be. This town's like no other place, it puts a smile on my face. This town's like sweet love song, it got my heart beating strong. This town, this town.
Hello, this is Ron Jenkins, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio.
Ever since you left me, I've been drinking alone, trying to drown the memory of all that I did wrong. The words I spoke in anger, the tears I made you cry, fade like yesterday as this whiskey slowly numbs my mind. But I know tomorrow I remember again all the things I did. Pain comes rolling the same since you walked out that door. So tonight I'll just sit here and drink some more. The things I did, pain comes rolling in. The tears I'll cry, 'cause I know that I'm the one who hurt you so. That passion wasn't worth this pain, and I'll never be the same since you walked out that door. So tonight I'll just sit here and drink some more. Yeah, tonight I'll sit here and drink some more.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday Live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
You faded like the night.
That is brand new music from my good friend Kate Russell. She is live with us tonight on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air, and her grandson is half asleep and dancing to that song. Brand new music called I Love My Chevy Truck. I love my Chevy truck too. Got a 2020 red Chevy Silverado, Kansas City Chiefs stickers all over it. I got to share Kate Russell some pictures of my Chevy truck. Kyle Antone before that, and his brand new single called Drink Some More. That's going to do it for this New Music Friday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I will be on the air next Wednesday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. And I want to thank my special guests tonight, Phil Magera and Kenny Sweet, for joining me on the program. And of course, next week I'll have more great radio interviews as well, and you'll get to hear the stories behind more new songs and more new country's best. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that